This is the Mayer TM-2400E, another pot filling workhorse from Mayer. Mayer is the world leader in potting machine technology, and this Mayer 2400E is just another example of Mayer's superiority in the potting machine world. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hi folks, welcome to another Bell Park Let's Talk About video. Today I have a new Mayer TM-2400E, which is an excellent choice for a range of growers because of its pot filling range, which can fill the most common sizes at good filling speeds. This machine is frequency driven, which allows you to fine-tune and adjust your filling result precisely and easily. It's also a size which works well for most growers, and like all Mayer machines, runs smooth and quiet. So first, let's take a look at the specs of the 2400E. So filling round and square pots from 8 to 26 centimeters in diameter, or 3.14 to 10.24 inches. It has a max pot height of 35 centimeters, or 13.78 inches, which is pretty good. It has a standard soil hopper, which is 2 cubic yards, but you can option that up to 5.8 cubic yards. 4,000 pots per hour is what you're going to get out of this machine, depending on your pot size. We have 16 pots around the carousel, and you can work 2 to 3 people comfortably around the machine. So let's take a walk around and look at some of the features. So let's start up front before we move our way around the machine and show you some features of the Mayer 2400E. First, the controller drum, which is used on every Mayer potting machine. This is the massive gear in the middle of the carousel, which gives it that smooth and quiet operation and is extremely durable and maintenance free. The pot carousel and the soil elevator have independent speed controls, so you can adjust the speed of each according to what you're filling. This is especially important with the range of pot sizes that you can use this machine for. The working height of this machine is actually really good for manual planting, but you can also add an automatic transplanter like Visser's PC11, 2, 4, or 6 gripper to plant small plugs or multiple plugs in a pot, which is ideal. You also have space for 2 or 3 people around here to work comfortably when you're planting, so it easily allows you to do that. And what's nice is it's also a pace setter, so it allows you to keep up to planting at a good pace. So let's go over the controls up here. So I've got the frequency driven controls for the carousel, for the soil, the drill motor, the outfeed conveyor, an e-stop, and this is a pot counter, which is controlled on a photo eye, and you can reset it by just pushing that button, so you know exactly how many pots come out of the machine. In terms of safety, we have 5 emergency stop buttons located around the machine. In addition to that, we have safety switches located on doors and other components to stop the machine should something be opened during operation. One good example is the safety switch on the door of the drill. Should this be opened, the machine will stop. So a few thoughtful items are several soil scrapers located around the carousel to move and clean off soil. For example, over here on the pot holder, we have a little brush that scrapes soil off the edge, which prevents the soil from exiting the machine. Or over here, we have 2 brushes which clean off the fingers and the complete pot holder. So this unit has the optional driven motor brush, which cleans off the top of the pot to make it smooth and level before drilling, which is located back there. This machine also holds 16 pots. So adjusting to another pot size can be a task, but not on a Mayer. The 2400E, like all Mayer potting machines, has a central pot holder adjustment system that allows you to change sizes with a single crank located right here on the carousel. This changes the spread of these fingers all together and at the same rate. So this makes pot adjustments easy and accurate. So these pot holders are also adjustable and interchangeable when needed. An optional soil conveyor belt is also available when you need to have more soil on the platform for manual planting. So moving around the machine, on the front here, we have the pot transfer, which moves the filled pots from the machine to the outfeed belt. You can also add air jets here to keep the soil in the machine. And over here, we have the pot dispensing area. So this machine has a double-sided pot dispenser with pneumatic assist. This is mounted directly on the machine, and this includes an in-feed storage belt like this one, where you place the stacks of pots which will be fed into the dispenser. The dispenser is adjustable for different sizes and can also be used for round and square pots up to 22 centimeter. Also available is the popular PotJet pot dispenser, but we'll talk about that in a different video. So around the side here, we have the control panel, which has the connection points for the conveyor and other options. And then we have these switches. So let's go over the switches. The carousel, on and off, soil, forward and reverse, drill, forward and reverse, conveyor belt, on, motorized soil brush, forward and reverse. Now a nice feature about this machine is a turntable stop, which will pause the turntable in between indexes. Now this one does the same thing with the soil elevator. It will pause the elevator in between stops, which gives you either more time to get more soil in the pots or more time to get planting done or whatever you're doing around the carousel. So that's actually a really nice feature. And then of course our e-stop and then the power kill switch. So we should also mention that there's an optional touchscreen available which allows you to keep track of production numbers and potting numbers and turn on and off certain functions of the machine, reset faults, program potting numbers for the day, for example. So this touchscreen will actually replace all of these switches in one central screen. So around the back here, we have a 2 cubic yard hopper. You can add extension plates and reach up to a 5.8 cubic yard capacity. So this hopper is specially designed to prevent tunneling or bridging of the soil. These galvanized scoops in the elevator are standard, as is the forward and reverse for the elevator motor, which I showed you already on the control panel. Stainless steel scoops are optional. Now this door, which we've opened to show you the elevator, was opened with only removing 2 bolts. It makes it easy to access for cleaning and servicing. But don't do this unless the machine is disconnected from power. So let's have a look at the drill. Set my e-stop for safety before I open it up. Turn these 2 knobs. Easy access, swings open. So the drill here is of course adjustable in height, but it's also reversible like I showed you on the control panel. It's important that the carousel stops at an exact position for a consistent and accurate drilling result in the center of your pot. Now there's many drill bits and sleeves available, including a flat plate for simply tamping soil flat for herb seeding, for example. Also a double drill, but check with your Bellpark Pro to discuss those sorts of options. Now if you're ordering a machine, you can also order it without a drill if you simply don't need one. And before the drill motor and directly after filling, you can get the optional driven brush, which I also showed you earlier. Now this will clean the soil off the top of the pots prior to drilling. So I hope you enjoyed our tour of the new Mayer TM-2400E. For a complete list of options available for this machine, and for more information, please contact your Bell Park Machine Pro, and they'll help you configure a machine for your specific needs. You can also check out bellparkhorticulture.com for additional information and to see our selection of horticultural machines. So click to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of a new Bell Park video. Thank you for watching.